Today, we're embarking on an in-depth exploration of a true bedrock in the fitness world. Mark Rippetoe's seminal book, Starting Strength, Basic Barbell Training.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Definitely. Our mission today is to kind of distill the most impactful and maybe even surprising insights from this guide. It's really reshaped how so many people think about getting strong.
It absolutely has.
Yep.
And Rippetoe's core idea, his philosophy, it isn't just about hitting the gym. It's more profound. He argues, pretty forcefully actually, that strength is like the single most vital physical attribute
For overall health.
for health, longevity, athletic potential,
Yeah.
everything. And he says barbell training done right is the most direct, most efficient way to build it. So it's way more than just lifting weights. It's a very disciplined, systematic method for building a, well, truly robust human.
Okay, let's truly unpack this then. You mentioned systematic. I know it centers around 5 specific fundamental compound lifts. What's so special about these 5? The squat, deadlift, press, bench press, and the power clean. Why not say other exercises?
Well, that's where Rippetoe's focus on efficiency really comes through. These aren't like isolation movements hitting one small muscle. They are compound lifts. That means they work multiple muscle groups across several joints all at once.
Okay.
So they build what he calls functional strength.
Functional strength, meaning?
The kind of strength that actually helps you in the real world.
Hmm.
Lifting a heavy box, playing with your kids.
Right, moving through life easier, basically.
Exactly. Not just looking strong in the mirror, but being strong functionally. And what's fascinating is how meticulously he breaks down each lift in the book. It's incredibly detailed. He goes way beyond just showing you what to do. He digs deep into the biomechanics, the why behind the movements. He gives these counterintuitive cues sometimes, but they're highly effective for getting the form right.
Right.
And he's very clear on common mistakes.
Can you give an example, like for the squat?
Yeah, okay, the squat. He really emphasizes driving your hips up and back out of the bottom, not just thinking stand up. Seems subtle, but it's about using your posterior chain, your glutes and hamstrings more effectively. Makes a huge difference for strength and for preventing injury.
Okay. That makes sense. Now, here's something that seems really ingenious, especially for people starting out. This idea of linear progression. Can you break that down? It sounds simple, just add weight, but is there more to it? Does it work psychologically too?
Oh, absolutely. Linear progression is basically adding a small, manageable amount of weight to the bar for each main lift. Every single workout, especially when you're a beginner.
Every workout.
Every single workout. And yeah, it's simple, but it's also a powerful psychological tool. For novices, it means you get a tangible win every time you train.
I can see that. Constant positive feedback.
Exactly. It builds incredible consistency because you see yourself getting stronger session after session. It shows you in real time how your body adapts. It's the total opposite of just wandering around the gym doing random stuff. It gives immediate, measurable proof of progress.
So it teaches the core principle of overload.
Precisely. While that super fast linear gain won't last forever, it perfectly teaches the fundamental concept. Progressive overload is the absolute key to getting stronger over time, even when things slow down later.
But starting strength isn't just about the 5 lifts, right? I mean, there's more to getting strong than just the time under the bar.
That's a really important point. And yeah, sometimes people miss it. The book is much more holistic. Rippetoe goes into detail on, well, all the supporting stuff. Proper warm-ups designed specifically to prepare you for these lifts. Recovery strategies, sleep, managing stress, things that actually help your body adapt and rebuild, and of course, nutrition. You need the fuel to grow.
Right? The building blocks.
He even talks about equipment. Why having a decent barbell and a stable rack isn't a luxury, but an investment in safety and long-term progress.
And his writing style. I've heard it's quite direct.
Oh, it is. It's a mix of solid, science-based explanations and very practical, no-nonsense advice. Direct, sometimes blunt, yeah. But the goal is always to cut through the fitness industry noise and get straight to what works based on physics and physiology.
Okay, so if we kind of pull all these pieces together, the main takeaways from Starting Strength seem to be focus on big, functional compound lifts.
Definitely number one.
Understand that consistent progressive overload, adding weight over time, is non-negotiable for building strength.
The absolute key.
And finally, realize that solid technique, real discipline in your training, plus paying attention to recovery and nutrition.
Yeah.
These aren't just small details, they're fundamental.
Couldn't say it better. That's the bedrock for getting strong and staying strong long term. And it's worth saying again, this whole system, the way Rippetoe lays it out, it's accessible. It's beneficial for almost anyone, regardless of age or background, if they're willing to put in the work.
So as you think about this deep dive, maybe consider how building that kind of foundational raw strength, how that could really change things, not just physically, but maybe even your mental toughness, your resilience for dealing with, well, life's challenges.
Mm. That's a powerful thought.
Yeah. What other parts of your life could use that same kind of linear progression, that consistent fundamental effort leading to real improvement? Something to think about.